Hi guys, it's your old pal Robbie. Now, since becoming famous on YouTube, I've been getting thousands of questions via Twitter, and I thought rather than answering them there, let's try something a little bit different and do a Q&A video. So, without any further ado, let's hop right into some of the questions. First up is Chubby Vapor, who writes, "Why no shout out in the 300 sub vid?" Chubby, I got to apologize. With my newfound YouTube fame, I'm juggling a lot of things. I'm wearing a lot of different hats. I'm still becoming accustomed to being famous. So it kind of got lost in the mix, and I do apologize for that. So let me go ahead and give you your shout out right now. Next question. Cookie Monster writes, "Why am I Australian and live in Australia?" Not sure. That's kind of a strange question, Cookie. I'm assuming it's because that's where, your parents conceived you and you were born there, and that's why you're Australian and you live in Australia. Kind of a weird question. Let's move on. Eagle Eye, why don't you fly more? Well, this is a good question. You see, the thing is, Eagle, as everyone knows, I'm really good at the game. So good that I have driven many people off of the server because I kill everyone, kill so many people, and they get salty, and eventually they get frustrated and they leave the server. And the population goes down. Now imagine if I were to take that skill to the skies and manual fire, say a Venom or a Pook, and just destroy everyone. There'd be no one left on the server, and then I wouldn't be able to play anymore. So that's the main reason why I don't fly and I don't manual fire. So, let's see. Oh wow, Frankie. Robbie, really like your vids. Can we team up sometime? Vitamins, basil, aluminium. Well, you see, the thing is, Frankie, you're more into the storytelling type of video. You have, kind of a narrative, as a lot of YouTubers do. Whereas I like to just take some PvP clips and throw them together and put a video out quickly. That's kind of my process, That's how I do the craft. So I don't know if it would really work to team up with another YouTuber and do like a story type of video. It's just not really my thing. But I do appreciate the offer. Thanks, Frankie. Gambino, where can I send your Ghetto Pass? Well, Gambino, I'm not really sure I need a Ghetto Pass. I do appreciate the offer, and if you do really want to send it, I'll have one of my assistants get in touch with you. But I'm not sure that I need it. As James Brown said, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. And that's your boy Robbie. He could get down in a fight, buddy boy. So not sure I need it, but I do appreciate the offer. Next question. Grim, I use the Mark 17 because of you. Heart thing. Well, that's not really a question now, is it, Grim? But I do appreciate it. I like a Shaytek, I like an M110 SD, but occasionally I do use the Mark 17 Iglumrico. And I'm glad that, you've seen it in my videos and you've decided to give it a try yourself. Best of luck. KYS Little Mitts, oh, I didn't know you were still around. Robbie, is it true that you're really handsome and in really good shape? Well, it is. I am really handsome. Blonde hair, blue eyes, slight build, but really physically fit. I am a long distance runner, and I do like to lift weights as well. So yes, all these things are true. I am incredibly attractive. Thanks for asking. Logan Brown, did you really say I'm better than you? I did, Logan. I've found that, people can really get behind someone who remains humble. They like that. A lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these ARMA players in general have big egos, and they like to profess that they're the best at the game and that they're the best at making YouTube videos. And I found that if I remain humble, people can really get behind that. The people's champion, Robbie Digital. So yes, I did say that, but it's not true. Let's be honest. Oh, KYS officially wrecked. All the KYS guys are showing up. Fantastic. Is it true you got this good in less than a year? It is officially wrecked. A little bit less than a year ago, I was exclusively playing Battlefield, and I was getting a little bit bored. So I'd heard of this DayZ game, so I went into Google and I searched it, and I found Frankie's videos, and I watched them all. I really enjoyed them. So I saw that Standalone was out, and I figured that must be the way to go. So I bought that, and there wasn't quite enough action for me. So then I decided to buy Arma 3 and try Overpoch on there. And I got tired of the building mechanics, didn't really enjoy them. So finally, around March of last year, I bought Arma 2 and started playing. Ran around as a hero for a while, wasn't really into PvP. And then after Ghost Gamers did their previous wipe, not this one that we just had, but the one before that, which was somewhere around May of 2015, I decided to try grouping up with some people and playing that way and getting into some PvP. And that's really when I started. So yes, I did get this good in less than a year. And, let's be honest, it's truly remarkable. Master Russ, has Yitfim changed you? Has Yitfim changed you? Has YouTube fame changed you? Oh, Master Russ, well, first of all, thank you for the compliment. Second of all, no, I don't think my massive fame has changed me too much. I'm just like everybody else. I put my pants on one leg at a time, trying not to get the fabric caught in the hundreds of diamonds on my Rolex. Ryzid, have you fallen for my tricks yet? No, I have not, Ryzid. Despite your recent rash of friendly comments on my videos, I know that you are pure evil, and it has not fooled me. Spaceman, oh, can we team? That's interesting. I thought that you didn't like me, Spaceman. Perhaps we could team sometime. I'm not opposed to teaming up with different people. It can be difficult typically when people comment on my videos or they message me in TeamSpeak and they want to team up. They get dragged down into the channel and they're made fun of, for professing their love for me and for my videos. I think most of my friends are just jealous, to be honest. But it can get a little bit embarrassing. I'm sure, take your other greats in their respective fields, take a LeBron James. He probably doesn't like to hear how good he is all the time. Take a Quentin Tarantino. He probably doesn't constantly like to hear how good his movies are. Stephen King probably isn't into hearing what a fantastic author he is. And, the same goes for me, being a famous YouTuber. It can get a little bit embarrassing hearing how great I am. But, I'm not opposed to it. Message me on TeamSpeak, hit me up on the videos, and perhaps we can give it a go. Robbie Superfan. Wow, I have a fan club? I mean, I'm not surprised, but that's fantastic. Any info on RobbieCon 2017? I can't disclose anything about that at this time. There's a lot of things that are going to have to be done to make that a reality. I'll have to ramp up my staff. Currently, I only have 2 assistants. I'd probably need to hire a CEO, probably a COO. As the staff got larger, probably set up some sort of an HR department. There's a lot of logistical problems that need to be solved. Do I do one RobbieCon? Because my fans span the world, so do I have one on each continent? Or, do I just have one and expect everyone to show up? The venue, I'm going to have to select somewhere that seats thousands of people. These things just don't happen overnight. So things are in the works, and as soon as there's any information, I'll put that out there. Tyler Jones, I love penises. Okay. That's not really a question either. I'm not sure why my assistant selected this, being that it's not a question. You know what? Hey, hang on for one sec. Jenny, come into my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired. That's why. You're fired. Wombat, you got so good, I don't want to play anymore. I understand that, Wombat. It seems like a lot of my friends that used to play don't play anymore. And, we got some new blood in there. But, you could still have fun at the game. I occasionally like to build and things like that. I'm not always just killing people. So there are some opportunities for you to still kill people and do fun things. So, I'd encourage you to get back into it. Chrissy D, Robbie, why do I feel the need to hate on you? I'm not sure, Chrissy. This is just one of the pitfalls of fame, I think. I'm an easy target being so famous. People, want to try and detract from that, to take me down, to take me down a level. As to you specifically, I'm not sure. Typically when people are salty, when they talk a lot in side chat, it's because their pride and their ego are so big and their skill level does not match up. So when they die, they need to make excuses in side chat. When they kill me, they need to talk shit and say, hey, you're going to put that in your video. Despite being unprovoked, I rarely say anything in side chat, and I remain pretty humble. That's at least the public image I like to put out there. So yeah, I'm not sure, that's usually what it is though. There's usually a discrepancy between the ego and the skill level, and that's what happens. So that's it, guys, for the Q&A for now. It looks like those were all the questions that were selected for me to answer this time. It was a lot of fun. I like interacting with my fans, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe we'll do this again sometime. All right, thanks so much. Goodbye.